It's the final night of the Colorado legislative session. This is a live look right now at the Capitol. The Senate's still wrapping things up tonight, and that's where we find Denver 7's Colette Bordelon live.
So Colette, you talked to Republicans and Democrats who are celebrating something terribly rare these days, bipartisan collaboration.
Yeah, guys, at the start of the session, I spoke with both the House Minority and Majority Leader who also emphasized that bipartisan politics here in the Colorado State Capitol. And today, they emphasized it again. But what about the other goals I asked them about before the session started?
Sine Die.
A day of celebrating at the Colorado Capitol.
Today is the last day of session.
And a day when both sides reflect on the last 120 days.
I believe that Republicans and Democrats have worked better this session than I have seen it, even in my past experience as a county commissioner.
When you ask Minority Leader for the House, Rose Puglisi, her answer for what stands out this session is the same as her counterparts, Majority Leader Monica Duran.
We did some amazing work, but not just the Democrats. The Democrats and Republicans did great work.
Bipartisan collaboration appears to be the theme this year.
There are those issues that both our parties will not align on, whether that comes to gun safety issues, whether that comes to reproductive health care, whatever that is, immigration. We know what those issues are. Okay, we get it, we understand, but let's find those where we have that common ground.
We spoke with both party leaders before the session started about their top priorities, and we followed up to see if those goals were met. Democrats focused on affordable housing and breaking up a huge land use bill that failed last year into smaller, bite-sized chunks.
But I think we actually listened to community and local government in a lot of these pieces.
Duran believes renters' rights were also addressed with the new law requiring landlords to show cause for eviction.
But there was a lot of compromise in there, and that's what good policy is about, compromise.
Republicans were also concerned about affordable housing heading into the session.
I'm really proud of the affordable housing bill that was put forward, bipartisan. I was on that as well. And that's going to give needs assessment and, have the state be a help as opposed to a hindrance to solving the affordable housing issues that we see in Colorado.
Plus, both sides are touting the property tax relief bill as an example of the collaboration between the parties.
We're bringing forward a solution that will bring about $1.3 billion in property tax relief to the people of Colorado.
The leaders are leaving satisfied with the session.
It feels good when I walk out to know that what we came in, what our goals and our vision, we got done.
And ready to do it all again next year. If you're wondering what you're looking at, yes, that's a giant rubber band ball. This is the Senate Republicans' rubber band ball, not to be mistaken with the Democratic rubber band ball. Once the Senate adjourns, one of the favorite traditions here at the Capitol, more than a decade old, these rubber band balls will be dropped down the rotunda behind me. Whichever one bounces higher is the winner. So stay tuned for that update on Denver 7 online. Live at the Capitol, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Bipartisanship at the Capitol and giant rubber band balls. Colette, thanks for your work on that. Now, Denver 7 Investigates has been following one bill through the legislature, which passed out of both chambers yesterday. This one targets towing companies accused of preying on the vulnerable in Colorado.
So we think the bill coming out of the legislature is a great step for Colorado and really is going to help a lot of people. It's just very dangerous that we've given a private for-profit company the ability to decide what cars to tow them, to impound them, and if they're not paid, to sell them. The incentives in that situation are all wrong, and obviously we've seen the harm to consumers that system and that company has done.
This bill would ban towing companies from patrolling parking lots looking for cars. It also requires property owners to request each tow. And it gives the state the power to revoke a carrier's license if they don't follow these rules.